Alright, so the time is 15:02. The date is 9/15/2025, and this is the legendary. Actually, was I supposed to say the other thing?
It's the Legendary Duo Podcast.
Episode 7. Or should I say what's good? You know what I'm saying?
What up?
Oh, yeah, and before we get into it, make sure you like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. So, the first topic is going to be, it's going to be a foreshadowing. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy how, you know what I'm saying? So, the first topic is a foreshadowing to the later topics, because this is a crazy episode with some fire stuff. No, this is some TikTok dude, but basically, it's this tradition in some Asian country, southeast. I don't know which one it is. I wish I knew. It's this place. They have these boating things, and what they do is they I don't know how it works, but it's part of their tradition for somebody to be at the front while other people row, and it's a racing thing, and it's really legendary. So let's take a look at this clip. That was 100% real.
It looked like it. I just wanted to make sure before I got excited. Okay, little man.
Yeah, so that, that clip went very viral. He was oil farming like crazy.
Swag.
It's called Boat Kid Oil Farming, and it was really viral. And something interesting happened is that the dude, he flew over there because this song got so viral, and he did it, the dance with the kid.
Who is he? What's the artist's name?
Hold on, what? Millie Mike. So let's look at it. I think they're in Indonesia. I think that's the Indonesian flag, I think. But yeah. What do you think about that? You think it's cool?
I like that. That's what's up.
Yeah, I think it's cool as well. Oh.
My question was, so was he playing that when he was rowing, or when he uploaded the video, he just put that on?
Somebody else uploaded that, and that video went viral.
Okay.
Yeah. They was comparing all of the other ones who was doing it to his, and his stood out as being the best.
Yeah, I bet.
But oh yeah, so we seen the movie like last week, 2 weeks ago, called Screwed with Norm Macdonald and Dave Chappelle. This is a very fire movie. So let me get the plot real fast. So Dave Chappelle, he's a friend of Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald worked for this old lady as a butler that his dad worked for, and basically he's broke. He tries to kidnap the dog. That ends up going wrong, and then what happened after that? He tries to fake and pretend like he was kidnapped because they thought he was kidnapped. He tried to find somebody to fake his death. Norm Macdonald we're talking about. And that ended up going wrong. And the guy who tried to do it, I can't get too much because you haven't seen it. But it's a really good movie. It was like a classic comedy movie. It was just perfect. It was really great.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. I am excellent at predicting movies that I never saw before. And this movie, it had so many twists and turns. It was absolutely hilarious. It's a must watch.
Yeah. So this next topic is something interesting. So I seen this video on TikTok of a dude with a whole bunch of shanks, but there was prison made knives and real ones. It was so crazy, and it was just making me think always not go to prison. Do everything you do to not go to jail at all costs, or go PC like they say, man. Go bitch up, or become famous. You don't have to, but yeah, let's look at this.
The camera's up. I like my girl BB Douglas. Run that shit back. Go. I like my girl BB Douglas.
Yeah, PC. You gotta go PC. What do you think about that? All them dudes with that.
That's wild, but I mean, I understand, because, you can't get caught slipping. I'd rather have it than not. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm in jail for a while. If I'm in prison, I'm doing 5 years plus. You gotta have, man, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prison, terrible.
Man, God bless anybody who in there.
Yeah, but let's look at Charleston White. He went to a HBCU. I don't know why.
Oh, this man.
But he went to the HBCU and it was a council, and this is crazy because you don't believe me. I should find my clip. But they was talking about snitching, and they had like this black professor dude. He was like, yeah, the problem during slavery was what you can call like what we can say as the snitches, like the house Negroes, the snitches. They would snitch to the man. I'm like, this nigga just tried to snitching back to slavery. I like how niggas, they try to branch everything back to slavery and forget about everything that happened within the time period. Like, nigga, you telling me snitching is bad because of slavery? Like, come on, bro.
I can see it.
Bro, snitching, bro, no, bro. Snitching is helping the community. If niggas is slaves, then other niggas would be the master, and they would be on the plantation of wherever niggas be doing stuff that they need to get snitched on for, doing crimes. I don't know why niggas said that. But basically, Charleston White, he was fighting back against it. I guess he was supposed to be the pro-snitch dude on this panel. This is an institution of higher learning, So that's why I'm saying it's ridiculous. And you're not supposed to try to tie that point. Because this is, in college, they be saying they be having, like, gender studies. This is, like, max level African-American studies. You know what I'm saying? And you seeing into the reason you're not supposed to do that. But let's watch this.
Before we even get to the systematic structures of racism, what conditions was you born in? Let's start there, because the white man, the system, don't have nothing to do with the club your mom and daddy met in. In the night your mom and daddy decided to have unprotected sex out of wedlock to develop you. That's where it starts, long before the systematic structures. The prenatal care that your mother didn't do, that's where it started. Was you breastfed when you got her? Was your dad in her? What kind of environment was you born in to develop your temperament when you are easily angered? When you introduced to a man, was you abused and neglected by your mother? Did you eat breakfast before you got to school? Who taught you to read? The white man ain't got nothing to do to that. Those are your mother's and choices, decisions. The roots and the fruit are one and the same. It ain't got nothing to do with racism, because capitalism has superseded racism. Did your mama birth you poor? Do you get free lunch? Because if you get free lunch, you are at, below, or at above the poverty level. The system has nothing to do with that. Do you have a piggy bank? Do you know banking? Could you count it? Could you read before you showed up to this white man's school system? That's where it starts at. He said, who taught you how to read? Your parents? No. The school? World. The same system that you think suppress you, who put the rules down in the hood before you even learned the laws? You follow hood codes, hood principles. You don't follow the white man's laws. The hood say you can't wear this color. Who gave them the color? The conditions of their heart. Who write these rap lyrics? The music labels don't. The condition of the heart of the rapper shows up at these white men's doorstep with these dreadful, detrimental lyrics. It's in their hearts, based on how they was raised and where they was raised.
All right, so after that, he does another speech, storm out, and then they start recording him as he storms out. Actually, I don't know if I got that part, but let me see.
Each other, why? Because all they're gonna do is argue and squabble. When they get through arguing, squabbling, and debate, they ain't gonna build nothing. They're not gonna produce nothing. They're not gonna manufacture nothing. They're not gonna create nothing. So why even talk to black people? Go.
We're not arguing, Mr. White.
We need plans. We need resources.
And that's what we talk about how to do.
We're not coming without turning debate.
Bruh.
Why I gotta be the black woman following him out? That's so annoying, man. That's just
It's
following
an all-black school.
But
It's only gonna be a black.
guys could have followed somebody. Like, she gonna storming behind him. Like, you gonna do what?
Y'all want to debate? Y'all gotta, listen, y'all got an educated scholar, college educated nigga talking street talk, criminal talk. I wasted my time. Most educated game, not a goddamn thing, nothing. I thought I was talking to children. I'm arguing with adults. Don't give a damn about my people. You right there, bro. You right here. Charles. They wasted my time bringing me here. They wasted my time. Hell, man. With me about my people. Y'all don't even care about y'all people. Go talk to your grandmama then. They wasted my time. Racism. I don't believe in racism.
Get that card to Mr. White, big
I
dog.
don't believe in man. I don't believe in
God bless y'all, man.
You too. You too.
Man, I don't give a damn about no HCU. I went to a white school.
But what happened? And you're now at HBCU.
I don't give a fuck about an HBCU.
Well, why are you here?
Because they brought me here by mistake. I didn't know I was coming.
You didn't have
Let
to
go.
come
I didn't know I was coming. I didn't know I was coming to this
But you
bullshit.
still came.
Let's go. All right. So, what do you think about this situation?
I want to say that I get both sides. Like I get what whoever was saying when they was talking about the snitching from slavery, the house Negroes and the field Negroes. I get it because I could see that. I wouldn't use that as an argument why to not snitch. That's dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? But I get where he talking about too. What he talking about? He talking to an educated person talking hood. Like it's a way to do it, But I agree with what Charleston White said. Like all of those things that he mentioned have a factor in somebody's thought process, their worldview. Like I don't see anything that he said wrong.
Yeah, that's a fact. Niggas have been conditioned to blame, others or the system or just anything else for the outcomes, except for, how niggas choose to act, behave, and raise, their children and the mentality that comes with, speaking to your kid a certain way, treating them a certain way, and, niggas always want to tell you, like, you don't act black or you don't raise, your kids the quote-unquote black way, but, that doesn't really, get you anywhere because these niggas is in school and they in college. And who did I say? Oh, Brandon. Brandon from, was it Brandon? Yeah, I think it was Brandon from No Jumper. He said, why would somebody hire a black CEO from an HBCU? Because they say that he gonna believe that it's already a system above him that's gonna stop him from achieving a certain level. And I remember Charlamagne the Guy, he was talking to, what's that dude named Donald Glover, and he was telling him about how he don't think that you should teach certain black people about systemic racism or not white supremacy, but white privilege, because it just makes them believe that it's a ceiling above them. And I had certain niggas try to place like a ceiling on me, like, oh, you can't do this because you black or whatever. But it's really down, like Tui said, it's about capitalism, it's about other structures, and it's about the individual. And like he said, how you're raised, that's far more play into a factor than anything else. I don't know. Niggas always gonna blame, the system or somebody else, but that has never helped. If you look throughout all of history, no group of people has ever elevated from placing blame on, another group of people for their problems. You look anywhere around the world today, the most successful, countries and the ones that's really doing bad, it's the ones who are, like, I can't wait to get to it. But, Russia and places that want to go back and retake over Ukraine and just, going back and trying to go through our past and we going to correct this behavior. It's not going to lead to anything good for the future. But it's this song that's been blowing up on TikTok. Oh, yeah, speaking about the HBCU thing. He had did another interview with Say Cheese where he talked about what happened afterwards. And he was talking about how he went to colleges before because he was a litigation specialist or something like that. And he said when he go to those places, they wouldn't talk about something like that. But when he went to the all black college, they talking about snitching. It's so funny. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, that's wild. The things that they teach in school,
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's amazing.
But oh yeah, it's this dude who had made a TikTok sound, and he's actually getting money off of this song on TikTok. This is what he claimed, right? And I thought it was so cool because the song, it's fire, but you gotta have like a,
special ear.
I seen this thing that said when they be saying when niggas have nasty food and they don't want to say it's nasty. They say it's acquired taste. And it's funny.
Yeah, like,
But basically,
I
yeah.
started to say something, but I probably can't say it.
This nigga right here, I think he's like an Indian or something, or African. I think he might be African.
Where's your smoke detector, sir? You sure he ain't?
African American? He could be. He could be African American.
Where's the smoke detector?
Yeah, he could be African American. You never know. Niggas really come in all different types of. He could be not black at all though. I think he is though. Anyway, let's listen to the song. No, I want to know what you think, like for real though. No bull.
Oh yeah, this one, I'm finna make it out of the hood with this one, bro. Yeah. Brr. Yeah, okay. 10 big bitches in the bando, they just want some sandals. She said she want me make it romantic, I go light some candles. She said she 350, that's no biggie, baby, I can handle. She said she 350, then we litty, give me those left handles. When we fuck, she want to get on top, I said, baby, you can. She said, baby, can you pick me up? I said, baby, I can. I said, baby, can I take you out? She said, of course you can. We done fucking, I say, what's the move? She said, let's eat again. She said, baby, what game do you rap? I said, the Taliban. You might know my uncle Bin Laden or Osama Den. It's all my beats on my uncle Saddam and then. I like all my bitches built like Lizzo, big and round like hippo. I don't want no skilly gals who 400 plus guys in the bed. I'm in the middle. When we fuck, I feed them Snickers. If she lay on me, I die. But I like the way I'm living. In my car, I cannot drive 800 pounds in Honda Civic. 10 big bitches in the bando, they just want some sandals. She said she want me make it romantic, I go light some candles. She said she 350, that's no biggie, baby, I can handle. She said she 350, then we litty, give me those left handles. When we fuck, she want to get on top, I said, baby, you can. She said, baby, can you pick me up? I said, baby, I can. I said, baby, can I take you out? She said, of course you can. We done fucking, I say, what's the move? She said, let's eat again.
Alright, so what do you think about that fire song?
I think that it was hilarious. I can see why it's blown up on TikTok. I like the beat, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if that's like, he trying to be funny with the song or if he's serious with the song, but if his flow, would have just kept going, and then when if he would have switched it just a little bit, like at a certain part of the song or before the hook came in, he just switched the tone of his voice, I'm not gonna lie, that's something that I would listen to. That's something that I would play. You know what I'm saying? But since he never changed the tone, then that's something that I will only upload a clip to TikTok. Like maybe if I'm at a restaurant eating, being greedy or something like that. But I can see why it's blowing up. And I would say use your 15 minutes of fame to pivot into something, because I don't see how many more songs you can make like that unless you just strictly making songs for TikTok only. You don't plan on going to the studio,
you can
or
make a
you
lot
don't
of
plan
money
on
off of making fucking TikTok
I'm saying
songs, man.
And as long as you don't plan on thinking you about to perform or thinking somebody's supposed to go know your lyrics past bats, but do what you do. Go ahead and get up out the hood with it. I can see it. Long as that beat was
he can
beaten.
take that one style and make a whole project, and he become one of the greatest rappers to ever do it.
I don't know about one of the greatest rappers to ever do it. One of the greatest.
No, he just got to change up
rappers
his lyric. Nah, you can rap with a voice like that and make it, Danny Brown type shit. You know what I'm saying? The Alchemist.
I don't know who Danny Brown is, but like I said, if he would have switched the tone of his voice at certain parts, 100%, that is something that I would play.
The German part of it. He sounded German. That part was cool.
Is that what you thought? Is that what you picked up?
No, he did sound German.
Oh, okay. I will have to listen to it again, maybe, on my own, because I was trying to actually pay attention to what he was saying and not be distracted by you laughing and stuff like that. But
talking about smashing fat bitches.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. I heard it. But yeah, I think that he could make a career strictly making TikTok music, and he could keep that flow. And yeah, I think that would probably get him out the hood.
Yeah, let's go to the next thing. So it was this Mexican fighter dude named Canelo. He's like I can show you. He's like he's probably the most famous, Mexican fighter in I think the world. But definitely in my lifetime. And he was like 160 something. He's like really strong. You know what I'm saying? And he was fighting this dude named Terence Crawford, who's from Nebraska. He was like 140 something. He had went up 20 pounds to fight him in his own division. And Canelo's been in the game for like a long time. He's real certified and solidified. Whereas Terence, he's been in there for a long time, but he's not as he doesn't have the name draw like Canelo. But he only has 2 losses. He has 66 plus 1 wins. Hold on, let me see. And then Terence Crawford, I think before this fight, he was 47, 63, 2 losses, 2 draws. And then Terence Crawford is, I think he was, what was he, 37 wins, 0 losses. But basically, everybody, when they was going into this fight, 42 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws. But everybody thought that Crawford was going to lose and that Canelo was going to win because Canelo is the more
Established.
Yeah, established and aggressive and let's say powerful in his prime and robust or I don't know, ability to, take a lot of damage in the fight without going down. Like, he can really get hit without getting knocked out. It's crazy. Like, I knew he wasn't going to get knocked out because he's really a beast. Like, and basically everybody thought that Crawford was going to win. You know what I'm saying? So me, I had to realize I had to unactivate the coon chip a little bit. I was too much over because I thought Canelo was going to win. I did not think that Crawford was going to win because he was going up 20 pounds. So I'm like, this nigga's going to be too, I thought that he would be too small to handle being that big. So I'm like, oh, he going to win because he's going up. But he did it somehow. So let's take a look at this. So I'll get a preview of what Nice was saying before. And hold on, wait, let me get over. All right, so basically, he was the underdog. You get the gist.
The black guy.
The black dude.
And just to beat Canelo, he will get more credit than if Canelo beats Crawford, and that should be the case. It's just a matter of how much more credit should Crawford get. Right, Crawford, he's the one taking the lion's share of the risk here. He started his career at 135 pounds. Then he went to 140, 147, 154. And now after one fight at junior middleweight, he's moving up 2 more divisions to 168. Whereas Canelo, he started at about 147, won his first world title at 154 pounds, and has gone all the way up to 175. But at every point of Canelo and Crawford's career, Canelo's always been about 2 to 3 weight classes above Crawford. So if Bud manages to win, he's got to be the #1 pound for pound and in all-time great discussions. But my question is, how much credit does Canelo get for a win? There's people on opposite ends of the scales. Some say full credit, some say no credit for beating a welterweight. I'm somewhere in between. I think it's a solid win beating a 2-division undisputed champion regardless of size. But this is Canelo's natural weight class. Nobody expects him to move up 2 divisions and beat Jaya Pataya or Zerto. So you can't expect Crawford to beat Canelo at 168. So for me, I would value Canelo beating Crawford the same I value him beating Mosley or Jacobs. It's a solid win, but probably not as impressive as beating Triple G or Sergey Kovalev.
So, that's a little bit of context.
I have a question. How did this fight come about? Did one seek after the other? Or
I think Crawford seeked after Canelo because Canelo's getting $100 million. I think Crawford's only getting like $15 million. Since Canelo's the bigger draw. Kind of like Pacquiao and that other nigga where Floyd got all the money and Pacquiao got a little bit, but not compared to Floyd.
And Crawford both successfully make weight at 167.5 pounds, right on for the 168 pound limit. And Canelo, he looks very lean, in great shape. He said at the press conference, now that he's fighting a smaller fighter, you'll see more of his speed and his footwork than when he fights a bigger fighter, and he definitely looks the part. Now, Crawford, he's definitely put on a lot of muscle moving up to 168. This is not the same Bud who fought Errol Spence at 147 or Israel Madrimov at 154. He looks like a natural super middleweight, and that size, it will play a huge factor. The big frame will help him absorb shots, not get bullied as much by the size of Canelo, and maybe he won't be 100% as fast as he used to. And we don't know how his gas tank will hold up in the last few rounds fighting at this weight, But historically, Crawford's been a very fast, high IQ, good cardio fighter. There's no reason to doubt him very much right now. But we're all set for the biggest fight of the year, and both guys look very prepared, very focused. And the ceremonial weigh-ins, they'll be later tonight, and then the fight's tomorrow.
That was, the fight was 2 days ago. That was 3 days ago. So I think we can actually take a look. I thought I had a video of him talking about how impressive it would be if I've been liking so much videos. They've been so fire.
I think it's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say, Canelo is looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange from Terence Crawford right there. Canelo, round one of the super fight for the undisputed super middleweight title.
Big right hand from Canelo blocked.
Body shot got through for Alvarez. Two good shots for Alvarez.
First two real punches of the fight. Kel may have it 3-0 because he gave the first to Crawford, which Crawford may have won with the only clean shot of the round. So far, Crawford is fighting his fight, and he has neutralized Canelo's offense. That was the first real bad intentions shot that partially landed upstairs.
You cannot reach for me without me trying to teach you a lesson, and that was the best punch of the fight thus far. Crawford took it well, but Canelo starting to find a home.
Something else hard before the end to say, hey, there's distance between you and me, like that.
Canelo had a great 5th round, and Terence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this 6th round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes. Here we go, round 9. Oh, and that's a good early land by Crawford.
I think it's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say, Canelo is looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange from Terence Crawford right there. This is a moment where Terence Crawford stood his ground and got his respect from Canelo Alvarez. This is the punch that Crawford has been getting hit with all night. Great for boxing. Beautiful body shot by Alvarez to begin round 11.
Oh, good uppercut. Time will tell. Those two look like it hurt. This is Canelo's best moment of the fight.
All right, so we do have the same set of judges that did judge that Mario Barrios Manny Pacquiao fight.
This has been a masterful performance from Terence Crawford.
Canelo's going to fight. He's a warrior. He's a champion, a great, proud champion. But Crawford got what he wanted. Down the stretch we come. And there's the final horn.
Steve Weisfeld scores at 116 to 112. Max DeLuca and Tim Cheatham both have it 115 to 113 to the winner by unanimous decision, the Fighting Pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, and no Ring Magazine, an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Terence Bud.
Okay, so basically, you know what I'm saying? I realized after the fight, I had to deactivate the coon chip a little bit too much, because all the niggas, they was like, oh, Crawford, they was all rocking with Crawford. I'm like, this nigga's moving up 30 pounds to fight another nigga in his own weight. He's not doing it. That alone. But they was like, oh, he's black. He's American. I should have went with him because he was American. Mm-hmm. More so than because he was black, but I should have went for him because he was American. Now, after the fight, I'm realizing I should have went for him because he was black, because I thought the Mexicans, I thought they was the shit with the boxing, but I seen niggas say after this video that it's all blacks, because, he's Zero.
Exactly.
So he was talking about Floyd and how Floyd made it where the zero actually means something, and how he says that the zero actually doesn't mean much to him because, you're still a great fighter even if you lose, which is actually true. But, after this, I realized that I was taking it too far, and I should have went retroactively, but I can't change that now. But also realize he's from
American first.
Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? He's from Nebraska. You know what I'm saying?
He had nothing else to do but fight, huh?
Yeah. So he's a real nigga because he's from Nebraska as well. But he has a fire origin story. Canelo.
Like
It's
you
really
cannot, like, what 20 pounds did he put on? 100% muscle?
It's the same thing.
Because he looked like
all the people in the stands.
like that's his normal. Like he looked amazing.
This nigga's legendary? Based on what? What has he done? How long has he been in the game?
Well, I know he got
Who the fuck knows who scratched you? Local ghetto community of comedy.
He was talking about, this is Bud. The nigga who just won. He's talking about Canelo. He said this nigga's legendary based on what? And it's AI over Ari Spears. You don't understand this high class 2025 memory. This is the new level of memes.
No,
AI.
I'm trying to get the names. I'm trying to see which one is what. So he's talking about the Mexican guy who lost, the loser.
Yeah, he's legendary. How is this nigga legendary? Yeah. He's talking about.
Was he legendary though?
Yeah, he was. He was one of those. He was like #1 as far as Mexican fighters ever, basically.
But I was think the
he was
other
like
guy
the GOAT
was
of Mexico.
legendary
basically.
too because he got 0-0 though. I know he ain't in the same weight class, but.
No, he was respected, but not as much as Canelo. But after this, he has been propped up as, he's going down as one of the greatest to ever do it now.
That's what's up.
Because of this, luck. Some niggas get lucky. All right, so, they're talking about, how great he is compared to Floyd. Because Floyd was the first person to ever beat Canelo when he was like a little nigga. He had lost to Floyd. But, let's talk about this.
Beat Canelo tonight. Spence a couple of years ago. Everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
The way
It's so funny. He's a big Floyd fan. He fights. I think he fights with the same way that Floyd fights with Thing. I think he literally fights exactly like that. And I think Tank Davis is. I think they're like the only 3 fighters to fight like that. So the fact that he fights like Floyd, you could know that skill. Because fighting like that, it's harder to, because your whole left side, a nigga can punch you. So you gotta really be skilled to fight like how those 3 fight, really, really deep into boxing. But anyways, Canelo said Terence Crawford is way better than Floyd. Let's see about this.
No figure out the style. He have everything. I try my best tonight.
Compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence Bud Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather. All the credit. No, I try my best tonight. I just cannot figure out the style. He have everything.
As you can see from that, he says that he's better than Floyd. Do you think that's true? Do you think he's better?
I think that he wouldn't know because it was so long ago since he fought Floyd Mayweather. He probably don't even remember. Now, if he fought Floyd a year ago and then he fought him, then I would respect that he would, But regardless, you got your on both of them. You lost both of them. So what? I mean.
Yeah, I think he might be technically correct. I guess as far as fighting, I think it would probably be a worse experience. But because Floyd doesn't hit as hard because he got broken hands, so dude probably hits harder. But Floyd is still better than bro. People, he will obviously beat bro in the fight. But we all know this though. But y'all, we gonna get into the IG part. So this part is really crazy. So let's get into this. Is gonna be a whole section for real. All right, so. Hold up, was I not freaking in full screen on the other one with the F, man?
Yeah, wreck, slug and wreck, wounded wreck. Fuck that nigga Obama, he still mad about baby mama. Slime like Shawty, make sure you put down your 40. DK, okay, shit, he gay. Hey, I would say I'm stepping, but that's clear. Gonna wreck, yeah, wreck, slug.
What do you think about him calling all his ex-wives or the YSL people who was on the RICO with him, calling basically everybody on the RICO who took a plea a rat?
When did he drop this?
Last week.
Last week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny.
Like the 7th, 8th.
I think that's hilarious.
Do you think it's based?
Was this before or after his little shit?
This was after the interview and after everything. So yeah.
Yeah, I
this
think
was Sunday.
I think it is. I think it is. You can't explain that away. from that interview.
Why not? Why can't he explain it away?
You know what? After whack, New Testament, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, he can. Maybe. But
oh yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
After if the New Testament would have never came, then he couldn't explain that away. But since we got the New Testament for the YNs, I guess, they under the New Testament. I'm from the old, so I feel like you can't, explain that away. But
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah,
it's hilarious. Because why not stay under the radar? Now you feel like you got a pass, and now you want to throw everybody else under.
Of course.
I'm quite sure some of them fall under the New Testament rules as well too.
Yeah.
People that he naming.
Well, I mean, ain't no such thing as New Testament rules, but those niggas is, I mean, I don't know what a snitch or a rat is, I lost the definition only because of Young Thug, I guess you could say he ended the definition of the word. He kind of removed it, removed the meaning. He kind of, like, the Matrix, like how Neo was the one who was going to put, was going to go into the machine and, decide, whether he was going to, die and have everybody else live or he was going to live and take a few people with him. That's like Young Thug with the rats. He like, can I accept being a rat or can I not? And say, actually, these niggas are rats and I'm the real nigga and none of that. And he decided that he was going to take that route. And I think it's a base route, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's levels to snitching. Like they say,
that's true. That's true.
Snitch level 1, snitch level, 0. He's like a level 1 snitch. These other niggas, I don't know if it was worse for him or Gunna compared technically because that was a plea, they was really deep into that. But this is some crazy shit. So who YBN Namir's, that is, right? All right, good. So he's actually an alcoholic apparently. So this is actually deep. He got that Franklin sign.
Yeah, surgery and all that type of shit. Like, you feel me? Like, it get real life. Like, it get real. You feel me? This shit get real. And like a motherfucker gonna, of course, say, just quit. It's not as easy to quit as you think it is. Like, my lifestyle is totally different from yours for sure. So, I don't think you gonna realize, like, damn, this nigga can't just quit. I don't know. For you, it might be easy if you're not this far along, but I've been doing this shit for years. I've been drinking every single day. Like, every single day, I took a shot at least. Or, like, drunk out the bottle since 2019. I can honestly say that.
This is just too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. He really has it back. This is, what do you think about this? I think he keeps going on and talking about how terrible his life is going. But what do you think about this, just the whole everything? What do you think?
Two ways. I get what he's saying when he mean, like, you just can't quit.
Thanks.
So you can't just quit, but at the same time, bro, you got money. You know what I'm saying? You can seek treatment to help you quit. The thing about it is, you got to stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as being in the environment and stuff like that, because you can still be a rapper and do all that and not drink. You can. You got to tell, if you the one and you bringing your homies and stuff like that and you're the main guy, hey, y'all can't drink that around me. Y'all can't drink around me. It was a famous rapper that was like, he didn't drink at all. He ended up dying, or I think he ended up dying. I can't even think of who he is. He ended up like doing pills and stuff like that, trying to stay up, and got hooked to that. But I feel like with you being who you are, you can't stop. You can't stop. You can seek treatment, and you just got to stand on your business around everybody, especially if you the breadwinner, man. Y'all little sons, you better tell your sons not to drink around you. Like, for real. You could set up the promoters and how they do the green room. People want yellow M&Ms and this and that. Hey, no alcohol. No, I don't want to see it nowhere around. On the conditions for me coming, this is this. Like, you ain't no regular broke nigga out here on the streets trying to survive.
Sad, I like YBN Namir. I wish his career would have took off. Maybe that was the other timeline. Fortunately, we got a lot worse rappers than him. He was really good at what he did when he was doing it. Unfortunately, he just lost himself in the sauce. I hope he doesn't, go out. I hope he lasts longer. You know, this is really just, you know, sad, pathetic. You know, I felt really bad for my boy. You know, I hope he finds a way out of the situation.
Gotta be freaking.
But you wanna go to the next thing? All right, so Spanish teacher fired after reading the N-word in To Kill a Mockingbird. You can read books honestly, shouldn't have a fear of the consequences. So this is very interesting. So I wonder where this is at. This has to be in like some super duper SJW place, because my I think I had like 2-3 teachers say the N-word before, like unironically, like literally, and it was all white.
A or ER?
Both, multiple, like both. I think that was all when reading though. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that this was something that you could get fired for in 2025. This is crazy. I don't even know if this is real. This just seems crazy though. But let's look at it.
Kidding me. You used the N-word in class. I want you to explain to the audience exactly what happened.
I was walking around my classroom, pacing the room, and I overheard this conversation between these two girls, and they were talking about the book To Kill a Mockingbird. And they're currently assigned to read that in their English class. And they were talking about how their teacher makes them skip over a certain word. We all know what the word is,
Sure.
right? It's the N-word. I won't say it here, but
Sure.
it's the N-word. And I just thought that's silly. And so I calmly just expressed my disagreement. And a girl asked me point blank in front of the class, well, if you were reading the book, would you say the word? And I sort of laughed, but I said, of course. And right then a boy whipped out the book. He had it on the exact page. And he said, okay, then do it. And so I took the book, and I wanted to display for my students that you can read books honestly. You you shouldn't have to fear the consequences. And let's just undo this lie you've been told that if you're white or whatever, that you can't read a book. I believe as an educator, it's my job to help facilitate critical thinking. And I tried to make it a lesson about context versus intent.
Yeah.
You know, it's the intent of our words that really makes something racist or not reading it out of a book. And so I was secretly recorded, and that video made its rounds, and now I'm facing the loss of my job. This isn't about a word. This isn't about me.
So what do you think? Do you think that he was in the wrong, or do you think he was in the right, given the context of the situation?
I don't think that he was in the wrong. And my question is, did he just read a sentence and be like, boom, okay, there, see it? That wasn't, or did he just read like the paragraph that the word was in? Now, I don't think that he should have been fired, and I don't see anything wrong with reading it, whether you in class, college, or whatever. But at the same time, like, I identify as black, you know, I don't consider myself black, so I can't talk about certain topics because I don't want to say it don't apply to me, but it kind of like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they'll feel about that.
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong. You know, this was actually based, and he should have said the N-word, and he should have been like,
it's a book.
Should have been like that white teacher who was like, he asked me, can a nigga borrow a french fry? And I was thinking, is a nigga gonna give it back? You know, that's what he should have did, like the teacher from the Boondocks, who was a teacher in real life.
So
let's go on to the next.
someone come and slap you right now, what would you do?
I'm going to fight.
A girl right now, one of the girls right now slapped you, what would you do?
I'm going to uppercut her.
You're gonna fight a woman?
If she hits me, yes. If you can hit a man, you can get hit like a man. I'm sorry.
So if someone
Okay, so do you think that's based, not based, or
Facts.
kind of sort of based?
Agree with it. Women don't have no business putting their hands on a man, and a man don't have a business putting their hands on a woman. But I know some women that will get up in dude's face, do all, especially if they know that you won't hit them or something
Can't you
like
just
that.
like escape the situation?
I'm quite sure you could, but female, you're gonna don't hit me, because some people, they're just out of nowhere. Excuse me. Yeah, you could have pushed her, you could have muffed her, you could have kept your hands to yourself, and you wouldn't have catch these jaws.
Couldn't you subdue the woman? You know?
Yeah, but you can't always speak about like a natural reaction, because people always say, well, I would have did this or I would do this. Until you in that situation, you don't know. Like, we talking about teachers and hitting and all that. A teacher did like this to me when I was in high school, and I punched her in the stomach. It was a natural reaction. I didn't think about it. I didn't say this motherfucker, and then it was a natural reaction. If you fuck around and hit a man and he ain't expecting it, or even if he is, you could catch these 1-2s. You can, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm sorry, I don't. Don't hit me, and I won't hit you. You can't hit me and then think that, oh, well, just because she hit me, I should have just pushed her down, or I could have turned around. And sometimes you can, but just because you're a woman, it's not okay to hit a man. It's not okay.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
I don't think he should hit her. I mean, maybe, push her out the way. I mean, move her hand or something. I don't think you gotta punch her though, because they're very weak. These hoes are not capable of punches. If that was the case, then Chris Brown was justified for beating Rihanna's ass because she was doing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was retaliating. But the world isn't fair if you're a man. It's just life. That's kind of how life works.
Oh, that's
so
true.
You just have to get hit.
That's
and
not okay.
Dodge out the way.
You have to flip the mother asking the son.
Huh?
It was a mother asking the son. If a woman hits you, what do you consider her?
Oh yeah. She would just be
I gotta de-escalate the threat by any means necessary.
Yeah, but so Charlemagne was, he's always doing this. He's a very weird person. He always likes to glaze. He listens to I don't know what he listens to, but sometimes he'll pick one young artist and he'll just decide what.
Anyway.
He'll just decide that they are, above or equal to or the new version of a more legendary or great artist. But he does this regularly, so.
I can put Glorilla's catalog up against Nicki's.
No.
I think that's a good one. Yes, absolutely. Glorilla got joints.
She does have joints. Yeah, she does have joints, but
Does she have as many, though,
She ain't got enough
Glorilla
work
got a lot of
yet.
music. You gotta think Glorilla just put out her debut album last year, but she's got a bunch of mixtapes that are like albums.
Okay.
You gotta think all of that FNF and Tomorrow, that was on mixtapes. Those were mixtape projects.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying, I don't think she's been around long enough to put her catalog up against Nicki.
She does not have the catalog Nicki has. If we just talking music, I'm just talking about music. I ain't talking about nothing else because we know Nicki's a huge superstar.
Yeah, I'm talking about music.
When we just talking about music, I could put Glorilla's catalog.
Okay.
I don't
That's
think
his
that.
opinion.
I
That's
think
cool.
I think Nicki got a 15-year head start.
Hell yeah.
As far as records,
Cadillac.
I can still get 20 records for 20 records.
I know
and
that's
you'll
right.
be like, damn, Glo.
20 for 20.
I love that for you.
So what do you think about what that nigga was saying?
I think he needs to be slapped in his mouth for saying that. Now,
In a video game.
with Glorilla, that's my, I go to her concert, you know what I'm saying? That's my girl right there. That's my girl. But to put her against Nicki, don't do that. Don't do that. Not Nicki. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't even want to hear it.
Speaking of, she dropped a song, and I actually didn't put that on here because it was so terrible. But, she dropped a song, but you got anything to say about that?
No, that upset me.
I don't know if I got anything else to say about that. But, we can actually add this in here too. So, Trump said Chicago will find out why it's called the Department of War. So, Trump changed the name to the Department of War. We're just going to get to this later. We'll get to it later as well. I love to smell deportation in the morning. They'll understand why Chicago is called the Department of War. So he was supposed to be going to Chicago. I don't think they officially went there. I think they dipped in, and I think they dipped. I think they just deported people or not. But they supposed to be going to a different city. We're gonna talk about that later. So what do you think about that? The Department of War.
That's what Chicago is called, or that's what
the Department of.
I mean, I can see it because it's called
Defense,
Iraq. So we went to war in Iraq. I could see him calling the department that's gonna clean up some stuff in Chicago the Department of War.
No, he renamed it back. It was the original name, and they changed it to Department of Defense, I think, or it's Department of Justice. I don't know what the fuck it used to be called. I don't know. Oh yeah, I think it was that. Hold on, wait. I don't know if that's I don't know which department was changed to the Department of War. I don't think it was the Department of Justice. That would be fucking crazy.
I like how he suck up his powers, his ability. You can't tell him nothing because if he can't do it, he gonna try his best to do it anyway.
Department of Defense, that's what it was called. Okay.
I can see that.
It needs to be Department of War.
This surveillance video captures what appears to be a well-choreographed attack as a car backs into Kim Hung Jewelry Friday afternoon and more than 15 people jump out of 3 vehicles. This is what it looked like inside the store as thieves wearing hoodies, masks, and caps smash glass cases and snatch jewelry. At one point, a suspect pushes down the 88-year-old store owner and he cuts his feet on broken glass. His niece found him outside the store minutes later.
Oh my God, it's all blood. It's all blood.
She says her uncle was taken to the hospital where doctors also confirmed he had a stroke. He was released from the hospital today, but his niece says after 4 decades in the jewelry business, the owner is so traumatized he may never return to his business.
I don't think he can.
So, what do you think about that situation? I have something interesting to say about it as well.
I want to say, I hate to say that I blame the family. I hate to say that. And I'm not saying that, you know, about the robbery. What I'm saying is about this old man. He 88 years old. There's no way he should have been there by himself. He shouldn't have been there. He should not have been there by himself. And I understand 40 years and all of that. This is 2025. Like, I can't be in a jewelry store working by myself. Like, with the way the world is now, it should always be somebody there. I've never seen a jewelry store without security, at least armed security. I don't know what type of neighborhood they live in. Even in Beverly Hills. I'm going to say even in Beverly Hills, that ain't safe. These expensive neighborhoods are not safe now. People go there and rob people on the street coming out. You know, everywhere is getting hit. Like, I feel so bad for that man, and people just so disrespectful to push him down like that. But I hope they catch one person, and I hope he snitch on everybody. I want them to be held responsible for that. I do.
Yeah. This is like normal in California. You know, all they do out there as far as crime is rob. That's like the #1 rob place. They break into fancy, you know, famous people's houses, rob people for their jewelry right in front of everybody. And it's because it's incentivized by or via the laws and the lack of gun laws, Second Amendment laws that they have in the state of California, and the lack of, you know, home defense and home defense laws. You know, like Chicago and New York, these are places where if somebody break into your house, you basically can't do shit, you know. So I don't even know if bro could have actually done anything. You know, I think in certain places in California, like, you supposed to allow them to steal. Like, you can't even like
I have heard that.
do anything back unless it's a certain amount of money, like some crazy shit. So I don't even know what bro could have done. He's pretty much, you know, just he was already set up, you know, to get like that from the jump. You know, he was already cut. But you right, man. No armed security in a jewelry store. I never heard of that before. I didn't know what he was thinking. I don't know why. You know, he did that. He should move to Florida.
I'm telling
and
you,
reopen.
Like, for real.
Florida.
I can never.
He should leave California.
Live somewhere that doesn't have Second Amendment rights.
Facts.
Never.
Exactly. But you got anything else to say about that? All right. So Drake, he had posted this terrible thing on YouTube, and, you know, constant it. He obviously called it terrible. You know, Drake and his legion of Glazers got upset about it. So I'll go with. It's a clip of his reaction. This is the thing. I muted, but
this is my fucking time of all time. The biggest waste of my god.
What do you think about Drake posting this?
I'm not surprised because he petty AF. I think it's hilarious, and I think, like, how dare you post something like this when you got your little mix pack that you got, you know what I'm saying, your BBL Drizzy. Like, what? You the one, like, yeah, it's effed up, but it's not hair plugs. He was bogus as hell for that. He looking like Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? He giving off that Lil Wayne. Like he got all type of space in between those dreads.
Lil Wayne still got those dreads. I forgot he still got them things on his head.
He should have let those dreads go 15 years ago. I don't know what the.
Somebody should grab him, tie him down, and cut his fucking hair.
Man, like, sir, let me pull you to
future
the side.
himself.
Yeah, that's, or yeah, but yeah, I think it was. I think it was hilarious to post this, and I love how when he caught him on the spot, he ghosted my boy. He ghosted him. He gonna be in the song next. He's standing right next to LeBron James. That's the he done got put in that box.
Oh yeah, there's somebody. The Drake Glaciers are saying that's why Drake is doing this, but they're very weird people. They have like conspiracy theories. Oh yeah, this is the actual thing. Yeah. So.
How long was he thinking about his head like that before he was like, you know what? When he first saw the picture, was he like, save for a rainy day, put this in the vault? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's so funny. That's
or
so
did he
funny.
just see it and be like, yeah, my boy?
Yeah, how did he get this?
Because you know,
most recent stream. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Who's he saying?
I'm just laughing. That's all.
Alright, so look at this. This is 1 year in the gym progression. Very funny. Oh shit. I think this is supposed to be a joke that he hasn't been going to the gym.
Okay. Yeah. I was confused. I'm like, that has to mean he hasn't been going. It's damn. Like his arms didn't like.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I wonder if he actually went or if he just posted random pictures with a collage. It's so funny though.
Is he still wearing the same shorts? Maybe he just
Nah,
did
he
like
wearing
this.
different shorts.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, this all could have been in the same day. This how effed up it was. He could have took all of these in one day.
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
That's how it be.
All right, so what do you think about this video?
Generation is fucked. This is the last thing that I would do if a dog was attacking another dog. He's fingering it. Oh, he's mashing it like it was body blue. Horrible. Giving it a fucking lick and a smell afterwards, you dirty bastard. Oh, look at him. That is intent. That's intent. Horrible. Man, this...
So what do you think about that?
Where did you get from, bro? Was that top of the... Did you see that on social media somewhere? Did you Google that? Where did you get that idea from, bro?
Maybe it was genetic.
Bro, what? Is that prison? Like, what? Wow.
Do you think that was based?
It was. I can't say that it really helped because it's not like the dog released it right away. You know, so...
Would you still be friends with dude if that was your homie and he did that?
Trying to save my dog?
In general, just period.
Yeah, I would have been, but he couldn't, like, if he'd be like, I hand it to you, I'm good, I got that. Like, he couldn't pass me nothing. He couldn't be like, tried it. No, you know what I'm saying? But,
he's a weirdo. Wow. Somebody need to put that nigga on the watch list.
Wow.
He's a weirdo. That's
wow, that was you. You didn't go over there try to kick it or nothing. You just violated it.
That's
I've never seen anything or heard of anything like that before in my life. That's not like that's like a thing that don't look at the dogs in the eye. Don't look at the bear. Stand tall. I never heard. I've never heard that before.
That's an ineffective method. I don't know. He's a weirdo. Somebody needs to watch out for that nigga. So let me see. That video was so funny. Oh, so I'm a #1 iShowSpeed hater. iShowSpeed.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I talk about it like almost every episode. Every time we mention iShowSpeed, I talk about me being a hater. How you not notice? This is like, I'm like the sole. I'm the sole iShowSpeed hater of the world. It seems like. But ISO Speed, always gonna hate. He got famous off of saying the N-word, getting spammed the N-word, going on mega calls.
I have heard
saying monkey noises.
I have heard.
That's why every time he goes to the countries, they call him the N-word, making monkey noises at him, because that's that's normal in his community, and he sacrificed his I guess you could say blackness to become famous, and nobody cares. Black people don't care. White people don't care. Only me. I truly don't care. But I see it for what it is, and I gotta call it out. Only other people I've seen call it out has been super far leftist and communists. But I say he's like a modern day minstrel show, like Charleston White. In the same way, well, Charleston White, he uses black privilege. They talk about this, or some people, have the correct word about it. It's when you a certain minority, you feel like, or certain people give you the right to say certain things about like other people. So you can be like more homophobic or whatever. I was just thinking about that because I was watching like in the NBA, you can't say like, oh, that's gay or whatever. But I was watching No Jumper, and they they be saying the F word and stuff like that. They just letting them drop and stuff. But Speed and Charleston White, they like they benefit off of the people won't cancel you because they don't really have high morals or expect you to do anything. So when Charleston White says all this like crazy stuff, he only can say it because he's black. If he was white, he wouldn't be able to say all that stuff he said about black people and Asian people and white people. All that stuff. Same thing with ISO Speed. Anyways, I don't need to get into my ISO Speed haterism. I'm still a hater though. But I had to rethink my haterism after this. So let me know, what do you think about this? This rap that he puts down.
Hey, baby bad. When I chop it, this money, this mag. I been giving you money, my tripping the tickets down. Niggas, we run for the flags like chippers. I'm a young nigga rather than niggas, I'm getting like diggers. You be passing my chest to rest. I'm giving this money, I'm giving a flicker. Like Daryl, you sent me, and I know when I'm tripping this money. Like damn, you bet me, baby girl, you can like be my bunny. Like fuck, I've been tripping the same thing and I'm tripping this money. Like fuck, I've been getting this money the same to the train is sunny. I'm giving like girl, you topping the switch, but I'm rest stays car no switch. I been getting no domino lick. Baby girl, you bad no switch. Baby girl, you bound that ass. Let me get to the money, no rest. And you got on, I'm bouncing that ass. Baby girl, you doing your last. Let me say that shit now. Damn, this is too fast for freestyle, bro. Look, ayy, when I rush on the hits of Barilla, I be tripping the same thing, I been tripping the same thing like a fella. I'm a young nigga tripping, nigga speed game, I been busting the swallow. If these niggas wanna play, then I'm busting this shit like I do, like a duck, like down bad. I ain't had shit none but slacks. I ain't had no nothing but the damn thing, but a down little razz. Like damn, you busting that shit like a girl phone, like a mask. I been tripping the same thing, I been doing my dance, I been doing the rest like speed game. It's the same thing, tripping the same with the damn thing. Doing my dance like it's lame thing, I been sniffing and switching this lame lanes. I been crystal no flame things, dipping and dripping no swaying thing. Got the soul no, got a bunch of the same thing, and I girl then in Portugal. Like fuck, baby girl, you so me that swatch. I been getting that money, the same thing, and a chicken the same in the swatch. Like damn, hey fuck, I been gripping the belly the must, the belly the munch in the same thing. I been tripping the came in the fuck like damn. I say, babe, you my best. We can be the same thing. I ain't tripping the chicken like fuck the rest. Like same thing, I'm getting my mess. Like 40 chains, I'm getting my desk. Damn, fuck. I might gotta try another beat.
Okay. So what do you think about that?
That was unbearable.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was so bad.
That was unbearable. I
terrible.
damn near told you to turn it off.
It was hard. It was hard to sit there.
That was rough.
Yeah.
You were just saying words.
He wasn't saying words. He was making up words. He was mispronouncing. He wasn't even. He was just making noise. He wasn't even saying words. Some of the times he was just making noises and saying the same thing over and over and over again, and switching up and making words and rhyming real words with made up words, and that was terrible.
He needs to wrap it up. Like if somebody was to sit down and actually write to that, like that's something that I like the beat. Like, hey, but that right there, that wasn't it. That was save that. Save that.
Yeah,
save it. Just eat your food.
He needs to wrap it up. 1, 2, I can't not go on my hater rant because I'm just such a hater, and I got so much justified reason for being a hater. But Lyrical Lemonade, Cole Bennett. I don't know who allowed this. I don't know how this nigga he keeps getting, he keeps getting away with this. He keeps getting so much opportunity, and I just don't know how. Like, I don't know how niggas are like, niggas can't be taking this nigga serious, as like musically, I don't know who's allowing this, but you know, the higher powers, they need to put a stop on IShowSpeed when it comes to anything involving music. They need to get him away from that. You know, whoever, if you're out there, if you watch this video, please stop him from anything to do with music. You know, he's making it. You know, he's going to the World Cup. He's, you know, meeting Tom Brady. He's doing all this legendary shit. Just the rap. Maybe singing he can stay with rap. Just keep him away from that if you can. We're gonna say this for later.
What the?
Okay, so this is the boy 50. Some people say this is for a new role and that this is actually a prosthetic face, and this is his real face.
Right, come on now. That can't be his real face. Look. Melon don't age like that.
What about
He would look like that at 75, probably.
Oh yeah, you're right. He does look really bad.
Like, come on now.
But don't you think that maybe he just has, you know, he was one of the unlucky ones?
I don't think so. I don't. Because look at his body still.
But doesn't this kind of look like his face, though?
It does look like his face. Don't get me wrong. It does look like his face. But I know that's not 50. We don't age like that.
Yeah, but what about 41? But I got 41. How?
Okay, that's him.
Yeah, 51.
Like, I've seen 50. Like, what did that happen in the last 6 months? In the last year? That's like, it's going to take like 5 years of seeing like that build on.
60, right?
50 Cent is older, but I'm saying, like, a year ago, 50 Cent looked good. 2 years ago, you don't go down that fast.
This isn't that much of a drop. We just really seeing him. This is our first time.
That is a drop.
Well, he looks terrible. But you want to get to something else?
We can.
All right. Oh yeah, for extra general, Traplo Ross. He's for extra. He has his own YouTube channel, and he's not going back to No Jumper. He's shooting content on his own YouTube channel, and he had Traplo Ross, who made a video up on For Extra, where he talked about all his attempted murders. Now, you know, it's very interesting, you know, because if Traplo Ross was, let's say, a Negro, and he had made a video talking about 4 Extras and all his murders, would he be invited into a section like this? No, he would not, because, you know,
Facts.
so, you know, everybody knows this except for the individuals, is what I realized, that white people in black spaces, they don't, you know, not to sound woke, they don't want to acknowledge the privilege of, you know, the coonery of certain niggas, especially hood niggas, where they won't see you as a threat, or they won't try to challenge you as much that they would challenge a nigga. They'll be quick to challenge a nigga, or they won't bring a nigga in a section and do an interview if they made a documentary about the murders, you know. But if you're white and you do it, you know, they'll be more lax with you. I don't know, because I think they expect you, or they not expect you, but when you're black, you're automatically expected to be semi-related to the street code. It don't make no sense. But, you know, Traplo Ross has been going crazy on his YouTube channel, and, you know, 4S General's back with the one hand. So, what do you think about this? Are you gonna check out the video when it drops, or you think this is cool? You think he's still?
You know what? I would, because my memory sucks bumhole, but I'm almost sure I saw a video about why he chose not to go to No Jumper. Or maybe somebody did a video about why he probably wouldn't go back. And I see what they were saying.
His ops was up there. He was talking about his hand.
Right.
Like that.
So I see what they were saying. So because of that.
Even though he was up there talking about his ops, it's just so retarded.
Because of that, I would support him. I would support him and I would check it out. I would want to see him win. But, like, what you were saying, like, that's so true. As far as, you know, white people coming into black spaces.
Of course.
And this is kind of
especially
off topic.
black hood gangster spaces more so than black spaces.
Facts. This is off topic, but it's a street that's hood. Like, you cannot walk in this area without keeping your head on a swivel, right? So I was over there in this area, and it was a gym. Wow. It was a gym in this area, a storefront that they turned into a gym, right? So in this window, you see these white people on the ellipticals and riding bikes and stuff. And I'm looking around and the door is open because it's hood. You know what I'm saying? So the door is open and it's a fan at the door blowing in. And I'm thinking like, they got their backs to the street working out with not a care in the world. Not a care in the world. And I just thought that was so funny that they can be in that area without a care in the world, but let it be black people there, even walking past. You can get pressed in some type of way. And it kind of made me sad because I'm like, people can come to an area where we are and live freely without worrying about anything. But we who live in this community can't even walk to the store. It's crazy.
Yeah, and niggas still, some niggas be blaming the white man. But anyways, so one of the an NBA YoungBoy fan who is, one of the let me see, it's maybe about 6 plus 1, maybe 10 of like certain people, or if we're talking exclusively men, maybe about 5 or 6 who have a legion of, other men who worship them. I guess you can say, they can be perceived as LGBTQ as far as how much they worship, them. And, Drake is one of them. Trump is one of them. LeBron is one of them. And NBA YoungBoy is one of them as well. And one of his cult member fan bases got this Nick. Is this a beard? Is this a beard?
It looks like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, okay. So this, what could be grown man, got Kentrell, which is NBA YoungBoy's real name, tattooed above his eyebrow. So do you think that this is indication of maybe him being not on the spectrum, but a part of the community?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't.
You don't think this is kind of LGBT at all? Just a little bit? Like,
regardless if I think that, I don't think that
indicates that.
Right. Only because, like you said, there are some people.
Yeah, I know, but aren't they also LGBT? You don't think so? A little bit?
No, I don't think so. I think they just dick riders.
Yeah, but it gets to a point like it's like this.
Yeah, and that's a lot. But I like the name. So it's a nice name.
I've heard worse, black names.
It's a nice name. So like I don't see nothing wrong with. But would I date a guy who has another man's name on him? No, like you better get a son and name him that, and then like that could be justified. But that's extreme.
Yeah, I guess you maybe it's not that bad. You're making me think maybe it's not. But Doja Cat, this very I brought this on here for one specific reason. So I want to talk about this. So what do you think is better? There's as an artist in the modern day, you have music, and you have the image behind the music and the promotional tactic. So certain people they don't need to promote as much because they drive themselves via just them existing. And Doja Cat, I think in a couple of years she would have been coming up on a decade. So I don't know why she's still doing these Lady Gaga 2002-esque stunts. I'm assuming she has music dropping soon, because it seems like every time she's getting ready to drop, she always does something like stunted. She's been doing this since like she threatened to show her. She promised to show her boobs to all her fans if they got her #1, and niggas faked, got her #1, and she didn't even do it. Like, she's been doing this forever. So what do you think about this MTV VMAs? Are those the same thing? MTV always had the Music Media Awards, or I thought they had the MTV Awards.
I don't watch award shows because I don't like videos or live performances. People who suck ass.
But what do you think about Doja Cat, the girl who was letting the white dudes call her N-word in the group chats?
I mean, I think that is needed because I like Doja Cat's music, but she's easily forgotten about. It's easy to forget about her. Like, it's easy to forget about Doja Cat. So I could see her still having to do stunts and different things like that.
Don't you think when you should do stunts, they should apply to your character? Don't you think Doja Cat doesn't have any character, like, at all?
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, like, to connect with her fans, like, does she have a character that her fans can grab onto, like NBA YoungBoy.
She goes against her fans a lot. So when I think
just in her music at all, like that, her fans grab onto. You know what I'm saying? Because like Kanye, when he would do antics, he would go on TV or he would tweet, it would kind of like play into the music or something would play into the music. You know, do you think this like what do you think about how does this help? You think hurt? You know what I'm saying?
It helps people talk about her. That's it.
Oh.
And she gets under the radar, like we're talking about her now, and then you saying that she might have some music dropping, and it'll make people check it out. It just get people talking about her. I don't think it has to. I don't think she's the type to play her fans into the music and different things like that, because from what I see, she always rejects them. Or when they call themselves her fans this, and she kind of lashed out. She don't have a problem lashing out at her fans.
Yeah, do you think she'll like Tina Turner?
No, honestly, I thought she was giving Dolly Parton.
Oh.
The hair, the boobs, the dress, the small waist. I thought she was giving Dolly Parton.
So this how about it? Okay, no. So Young Thug, there was a audio chat of him talking to some girl, and he was telling her that he wanted, or he was asking her when did she want to get pregnant, and she said when he got out of jail. And he was like, oh, I forgot what he said, but basically, you know, his girl left him, Mariah the Scientist, after this phone call leaked, revealing that, you know, he wanted to get another girl pregnant, and then DJ Ack, you know, he had asked, he said Thug allegedly planning to have a side baby with another girl. Y'all think he was for real or spinning? And Thug said spinning for sure. So what do you think about Young Thug's girlfriend that was holding him down in 3 years? Her leaving him after figuring out that he was cheating on her while in jail, even though Devin Haney's wife already visited in jail, Thug in jail, and we all seen the video. And even though he's a rapper, and you know, all niggas who are rich and famous cheat if they're rappers and athletes. I think that's when you think about him getting left and dumped by his girlfriend, you think that's cool?
I think he was supposed to, because it's a thing about it. If you mess with a guy with money or whatever, and you like, okay, well, I'm just gonna play my role or whatever, you have to play your role too. You know, don't. If I take a step back and allow you to do what you do, don't be out here disrespecting me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be flaunting, you know what I'm saying, you cheating or whatever, and then you carrying somebody on your arm to the award show. No, that's what's not going to happen. So, yeah, I'm holding you down while you're in jail and all that type of stuff. But I don't think that was cap, because it's guys who get girls pregnant on purpose. I got a lot of guy friends, and there has been guys who see a girl and be like, damn, I'll get her pregnant. You know what I'm saying? They plan and plot on getting females pregnant, just like women plan and plot on getting men pregnant. And this shorty who he was talking to, maybe she was a bad MFer, maybe she ain't had no kids. I do not think that he was lying about getting her pregnant. It wouldn't have been intentional, but he would have bust raw for sure. She would have let him, you know what I'm saying? And he would have messed around and had another baby. So regardless if she was doing her thing when he was in jail, and, you know, they got an unspoken rule or whatever the case may be, like when you disrespecting me outright in public for the world to see, and I'm gonna look like a fool afterwards, yeah, I gotta let you go. And especially, see, the thing about it is, he'll have sex with that girl, have unprotected sex with her, busting her and all type of stuff, but then would be playing the pull-out game with his long-term girlfriend, or use condoms or whatever the case may be. That's just like Wendy Williams. Okay, her man doing what he do. She knew that he had a girlfriend. She knew about all that. As long as you keep it under wraps, I don't care about the whispers and stuff like that. But the minute you bring a baby in, something that I have to see, something that's just a constant reminder of what you did, that changed it up. That changed it up. So I don't see nothing wrong with her leaving him from that, and he should have been smarter than that. Because like we said before, regardless of who you talking to the DA, you talking to the police or whatever, you know those phone calls. They recorded. They recorded, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she left his ass. You know.
I bet she won't wait for another nigga in jail. I do not. I tell somebody, hey, I don't wait for niggas in jail. If you doing anything that you ain't supposed to be doing, know that I'm not gonna wait for you. Let me see how long you got. Yeah, I'm saying like, I don't even know if I got 3 months for you. Like, for real, I don't care how long. I don't wait on niggas in jail because they talk that jail talk. They get out. I waited on a guy in jail one time before, right? A year and a half. I got out, found out the nigga got kids. He was lying about not having kids. It was a whole little. I will never wait for a guy in jail, and I'm letting you know that. So don't do anything illegal that you ain't supposed to be doing, because I'm out of there. I'm gone. Pew! Dust on my feet, and it's not to be with another person. It's just I'm not waiting on you. I'm not doing that time with you. I'm not gonna do it. I refuse.
Yeah. Kim Kardashian and Drake had a sneaky link at his luxury villa in Lake Como, Italy. This is what niggas say. This is the whatever. It's just this shit, and it was a picture of him. This. And they saying that it's the same spot. He stayed here. He was shooting this video. She was in France, so apparently he smashed Kim Kardashian. So what do you think about it?
I don't think the middle part looked the same. It's 2 lines in that one. Well, was it 2 lines in the other one?
Yeah, I think they're the same.
But I don't know. I feel like I don't think it's worth it because she's not Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rihanna is the only person I think that Drake would have took serious. And since he got crushed and rejected by her so many times, he on the F females type stuff. So unless, well, they did say he got a big peen. They did say he. So maybe she like big D energy. Ain't that why she was with Pete Davis or whatever? So maybe she needed some pipe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, W Drake. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Kanye throwing punches at the air right now. But, oh yeah, we'll say this shit for later. Did you put this on here?
I said.
Oh yeah, shit.
And that it was just gonna be for fun and games, and then you actually like what you're doing. I done messed around and told my girl that I'll do her nails, and I actually do like doing nails. I did not know that I was gonna like doing this at all. Did not. See, some people thought that I was like kind of playing around when I told them that I was doing nails for my girl. But the more and more I keep on going to these dang on nail supplies, the more I keep on getting stuff, the more I keep on just falling in love with it more and more, because I can be creative and everything else. And if y'all don't think I'm for real, jail, alcohol, acetone, 50-50, alcohol right here, builder gel, got my file, got my bits, got my polygel right there, got the gloss, I got some little things to do like the little aura effect, bro. I got all my primer, I got my dehydrators, got my top coat, bottom coat, bro. It don't even stop there. I got files, I got whatever the hell this. Oh yeah, got my little thing right there for the little polygel, just building nails and whatnot. Got my container to hold the liquids. Got another container to hold the liquids. Got my lint-free pads. Got brushes. Got the little design things. And got brushes right here. I got all this stuff. I got another bottle of alcohol right there. Y'all thought I was playing around? Stiletto. Long coffin. Short square. Long square. Whatever the hell these are. Actually, my girl bought these, but then I was just like, just put it in my cart. But I got all this stuff down here, bro. Then on top of that, y'all thought I was playing around? Not playing around. Not even gonna lie to you. I done bought the training hand too. That ain't even the rest of it. I got cat eye gel too. And to make matters even better, I've been working with them. You feel me? Like, look at here. Check this out. Look, I just did this one right here. You feel me? I did that, did that, did that, did that, did all these right here. Your boy just been going crazy. I like it here. I need more ideas to do or things to do, because I'm looking at all these inspos and I somewhat like what I see, but I sometimes don't really like what I see. I want to do some more stuff, okay? Just show some pictures in the comments or something, because I want to see some inspiration, you feel me? Like, I want to do something. Like, give me some challenges, you feel me? This has really piqued my interest.
I got a question
For you people.
Well, so what do you think about that?
I like it. I think that it's easy to go down the rabbit hole with nails. And I feel like, you know, in some communities, you are not able to express yourself in any kind of manner, you know, and sometimes you don't understand or you don't learn, you know, your passion or your skills or different things like that until you're old enough to explore different things on your own. And when I say that, I'm talking about art. Nails are an art form, you know, so I could see him going, maybe starting off playing, you know, doing his girl's nails, and then really going down the rabbit hole with that. And maybe he is somebody who wasn't able to express his artistic side, or even if he did, you know, when he got started and realized he was naturally good at it, he just kept going. I don't see anything wrong with it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. You know, it's a nice way to get the hoes.
It is, because girls like guys who do nails because they feel like he know what a man want and he not gonna hate like a female might hate when they do your nails.
Yeah. Did you send this to him?
I don't think so.
Who the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this nigga, man.
Oh yeah, I did send it to you.
Oh.
I was hurting. I quit my job, I was working. Invested in myself, I was certain. Knew that I would blow. Took a risk, 5K into a show. I lost 1,500 at the door. So, see, when you a boss that's had gold, man, I lost everything but hope. Talk about growth. On the deep end trying to float. Feel like I'm in the snow without a coat. Nigga, you ain't know. This the type of shit that they don't show. When it's only 5 people at your show. What would you do? I was backstage turning blue in the face cause I let down the crew. Let down the who? You could only let down you. Take notes, I'ma show you what to do. Pick yourself up, dust that shit off your shoulders. Get yourself together, you the closer. Breathe, gain your composure. Why? Bitch, it ain't over till it's over. I said I used to roam the city in a...
I felt that.
Yeah. Who's that little dark skinned nigga in the back? What was he doing?
I didn't even pay any attention. I
Who
was
was
just
a dark skinned
listening to
nigga
what
in
he
the
said.
back?
GT cool.
Yeah.
Got repossessed, I was hurting. I quit my job, I was working. Invested in myself, I was certain. Knew that I would blow. Took a risk, 5K into a show. I lost 1,500 at...
He might be a singer. He might be singing.
This nigga don't look like no singer. First off, look at this nigga's fro and look at the dress in the back.
What does that mean? Do that mean he can't sing?
I don't see this nigga playing on instrument. My question is, what is this nigga doing here? Don't he look like the odd one out? Everybody playing the instrument. Everybody singing.
Everybody is not playing. He could be singing too.
This nigga got on all black. This
See,
is
when
his
you a
homie.
boss that's...
Put on, he like, hey, my nigga, go stand
I mean,
back.
that might be true, but that don't mean my boy don't know how to sing.
Man, I lost everything but hope. Talk about growth. On the deep end trying to float. Feel like I'm in the snow without a coat. Nigga, you ain't know. This the type of shit that they don't show. When it's only 5 people at your show. What would you do? I was backstage turning blue in the face cause I let down the crew. Let down the who? You could only let down you. Take no...
He don't got no mic. How you gonna sing? What are you gonna sing
Who got
into?
mics? Who got mics?
That girl, she had a long, tall mic.
For the 3 of them.
Yeah.
I'ma show you what to do.
I don't know about that, but I don't know. I mean, this is like this is backpack rap, right? This is nice or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I don't know. What you want me to do? Say it's fire?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you can't relate, then you can't relate. I can
Oh, yeah, I
relate,
can't.
so you know what I'm saying.
I don't relate to rap music.
I understand the struggle.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
You said it's 5 people at your show, man. Come on now. That's sick, and you still gotta go. You know, you done bought Office T-shirts thinking y'all about to get
You
a
know what
bag.
you should do?
What?
You should talk about spinning on this ops. that, if you was on there talking about shit like that, that would have been.
Gosh, I'm done.
I wouldn't have related to it, but that would have been some fire shit though.
Whoa.
I mean,
The
like,
disrespect. Not you. You know what? I'm done.
that's the best type of rap though, right or wrong.
Bro, no. All type of rap is good. What is you saying? He can't talk about staying focused and you know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
talk about crashing
Remaining
out.
through. Damn.
You gotta talk about crashing out.
Do that?
If you rapping, you gotta rap about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I had a nigga DM me and say, "Hey, why is everything link in bio or pay me or sign up for this? This is why." You feel me? 3 years ago, I started a cleaning company. When I started my cleaning company, I tried to put my closest homeboys on. I told them boys, "Hey, I'm finna start a cleaning company. Y'all boys tag along. We can do this." Niggas shot me down right then and there. Niggas wasn't for it. You feel me? Just for niggas to watch me make hella money doing it. Right after that, I bought my 2 ice cream trucks and told my closest homeboys, "Hey, I got an ice cream truck. You feel me? Let's all hop in that bitch. We gonna do this." Just for niggas to think that the shit was corny. Again, watch me make hella money doing it. I told niggas 3 years ago, I'm finna start day trading. Hey, y'all boys hop in this way and start day trading with me. Just for niggas not to want to do it. Everything that I done started, I done tried to put niggas on just for niggas not to want to do it. And for the shit to sell later on, niggas see how much money I'm making doing it, just for niggas to want to tag along later. So again, anything that you want to do in life, you want to do it, you feel me? Just do it. It don't matter what nobody else's opinion is. And when you actually do start doing it and niggas want to tag along, throw your price on there, tax niggas for it. Because when the shit was free, niggas ain't want to do it with you, niggas ain't want to help you. So the fuck do it look like being free now? Hell nah. Hey, real shit.
Yeah, that's real. That's real shit, man. He's a smart nigga. You should tax niggas for trying to, get the sauce. He's smart. What you guys say?
That made me think about weight loss journey.
Oh yeah.
Cause I used to do competitions at the job and stuff like that, and I've been doing them for years and stuff. But the last couple of times I'm trying to get people in, let's do this weight loss competition. Nobody wanted to do it. Nobody wants to do it. Then I done lost 70 pounds plus. Then everybody want to know what's going on. Oh, we should work out, or what do you do? No, when I tried to bring y'all along, when I needed motivation and competition to push myself so we all can do this together and be fly and sexy, none of you was on that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't arrived yet, but I'm way further than what I was. I ain't supposed to reach back and pull nobody. I'm not, because y'all could have started here with me. I'm not going to do that. If so, then you're going to have to pay me. But all of that training and stuff, I did that before, and people never took it serious. So when I get where I'm going, and y'all see the Angela Bassett body, what I'm saying, the Tina Turner body, I'm whacking. You want to go to the gym? You want me to show you? Yeah, I'm whacking. I got to. Because when I tried to do this all together, y'all wouldn't know that. So I feel what he's saying, because that's exactly how I go. Nobody want to put the hard work in.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's how niggas beat, man. I get song thing. I don't know if I can have a video.
Can you play it for a couple seconds?
Okay.
Just to see what he dancing off.
You want me to turn it off here and then have it just play to us? So what do you think about them opening the library in 2025?
When I saw that, I thought that was hilarious, and I'm like, only in my city will they have a library opening like that. It's like a couple videos like that. It's all lit. It's lit. I love it. I love the opening. I love the advertising for it, and I love that they actually put money into a library in 2025. I saw that building. I passed by it a couple of times, and I didn't know what the hell it was. I know the library used to be there, and they tore it down, but I thought they was building like condos or something like that. And then plus, some of the structure had collapsed. That wasn't the original design. Some of the structure had collapsed, and because of that, I'm like, what the hell is they doing there? So I was surprised to see that it was a library when I drove by it. And I like that they put money in the library in 2025 when everybody has phones and stuff like that. But people do actually use the library. Some people who don't have internet, who don't have laptops, they go to school online at the library. And I like and respect the fact that they put money into a library like that in 2025. Libraries then came along. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Libraries came a long time. I'm from where you had to go to the catalog and stroll, and then it'll tell you where the book was and stuff like that. I'm from old school library. So to see a library like that in 2025 is amazing. I love it for the city.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. Let's see.
So listen, apparently there's a video out of a husband fighting 5 women to defend his wife. 5 women was trying to jump his wife, and he fights the women. Now, I consider myself a very chivalrous dude, right? 100%, I feel like men shouldn't be putting hands on women. But let me tell you something. If you jumping my wife 5-on-1, guess what? My wife is not about to get stomped out on my watch. I'm jumping in wholeheartedly. I'm fighting these 5 women like they men. Fuck that. Y'all could potentially kill my wife. I'm not having that. Y'all not jumping my wife, and I'm just standing there like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a gentleman. Fuck that and fuck y'all. I'm giving full, meaty sock outs to these women. Good, robust sock outs. I'm going for the one-hitter quitters. Hopefully it just be 1 hit per woman. Hopefully I only got to throw 5 punches. But these women probably resilient. They probably gonna be taking the hit, so I gotta go in full steam. But what I'm not gonna do is let my wife get stomped out. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel like that husband was justified in protecting his wife, man. That's just me. If you offended, I don't care. I got to get my wife home safe. Fuck that. Y'all shouldn't have been jumping her. You know, if it's a fair one, I'm gonna let my wife get the fair one if it's 1-on-1. But 5-on-1, come on. What we talking about? Peeps, so listen,
What are your thoughts after what you said earlier? What are your thoughts? 5 women jumping your wife.
Oh, that's normal. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't let 5 hoes jump my wife.
Would you be throwing them haymakers, them baby boys?
Yeah, I'm taking bitches out the game. But yeah. I mean, I wouldn't allow that. I wouldn't allow any hoes to fight my wife. Even one hoe, she would have to move to the side. But you got anything else to say about it? Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna say that for later. Okay, so you know, I just put it. So yay, I myself can no longer continue to work. This is Dave Bustier. To work on this album, I'm going on my own journey, and it does not align with what you want me to do. I appreciate the opportunity, but respectfully, I'm out. He had did the whole album. He didn't produce, but he had wrote all the lyrics for it. This is supposed to come out on like June 12th. Okay, thank you. What are the parts that didn't align? You are very lost. Please find God. Okay, so what are you doing about this? Oh wait.
You are very lost. Please find God. That's not giving me any definition. I'm gonna need closure.
So what do you think about
I like it. I like that he tapped out respectfully early enough instead of using who he was to go against your morals and different things that you stand for. You know, I like that. I respect it.
Yeah. Kanye West, he needs to wrap it up. I mean, this might, I don't know, I don't want to say it, but like, what is he doing? Like, what is life? You know, what is he providing musically? You know, and why is he not dropping? Like, this nigga never drops. He just needs to wrap it up. Like, bro, like, if you're not gonna drop, just go somewhere else. Don't tease music. Don't, you know, say it's gonna come out on June. No, it's gonna come out this. Just you know, let me know when it drop. You know, I don't got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, see the You want to get to the next topic? Okay, so Drake, you know, he has this weird obsession with saying this. you know how you be. So you a girl.
I make my music for those girls. I care so little about, another artist that someone might respect not liking my music. I don't give a fuck. I think maybe that's why I've been here so long. Probably because I only care about them.
You probably know my next question.
How many strippers have I? I make my music for those girls. I care.
So what do you think about this clip?
He make his music for strippers?
He says he makes his music for women. He doesn't make his music for men. He's been saying this for
I can see that.
about 10 years.
That's why I only like half of it.
You don't think he's lying? You don't think he obviously makes music for women and men, and he also wants people to go to his music endlessly, critically as well, and he's coping?
And I think that he came out making music, and then they didn't consider it rap, and the women liked it, and they were maybe his main fans at first, so that's when he started saying that. But he wants to belong. He wants to be hard. He wants to be part of the rap scene and all of that. He can't tell me he solely make his music for women. He does not. Cut it out. Lies.
Yeah, we can tell. Like, we know who you are,
Say
Drake.
it to the man in the mirror.
We know. We know you. Anyways, let's get to the next topic. Okay, good thing I had a muted, man. Okay, so so funny. Anyways, so what do you think about this extremely hilarious video? So, they wouldn't be able to show something like this back in the old days. This would have been considered animal cruelty.
Yeah.
But Instagram is, I want to say it's number one as far as, apps. I think it's surpassed TikTok. TikTok was number one, but in 2025, luckily for Instagram, it has become the greatest app of all time officially. So Meta, congratulations.
You make more money on TikTok though.
Yeah, but Instagram has everything that you can want. You can look up anything local, far, new, videos of people getting murdered. They got the algorithm is specifically made for you. Only thing they don't have is adult, material like X and Reddit, which is what if they added that to Twitter. I mean, Instagram would hands down be the best. It would be unstoppable. Nobody will ever get off Instagram. And if they added threads, with Instagram.
They have threads.
Yeah, but it's not directly linked. If they need to put that shit up on there, it would be unstoppable. They already got DMs. Anyways, what do you think about that?
I think it's
gorilla
hilarious.
saving his little mess.
I think that's an example of fuck around and find out.
Do you think it's crazy the accuracy, the hand-eye coordination that this gorilla possesses?
You saving a baby, of course. Yours? Oh, you ain't gonna. You can mess with anyone, but this right here. Oh no, not this right here.
Yeah. So I seen this video. It's so funny because you could just go watch. All right. So this is the queen. She's
just put a knife in it. I think that's a really good idea. See if it works. Oh yes, it goes in beautifully. Somebody else can finish it off. Do the rest of it. Well done.
It was already on me. So what do you think about this video of her, not, having the mental capabilities mixed with the physical capabilities, mixed with the, just, I don't know, gift by God of being the queen, that she, she just she doesn't have the ability to finish cutting her cake, and she orders one of her.
She doesn't have to.
Oh wait, let me finish. She orders one of her lesser people to finish it. Do you think that's based or not based?
Of course it is.
Oh yeah. I think it's kind of weird because
I think
these monarchs, they kind of don't do anything, and they just get granted supreme rulership over others.
That's how it goes.
Oh, okay.
That's how it goes.
Do you it doesn't even matter. It was so long ago. Oh, my stomach. Oh my god. stomach is cooked, man.
You gotta eat something.
Yeah, I think so. We already missed that topic. That sucks. All right, so one of 50 Cent's, one of his little homies had dissed Dave Blunt's.
Violate every beat. Anybody come from the towns, I'm on your eyes. Ain't know we on. Ain't know what my niggas do. Know what I do with this rapping shit. Come on now.
How you talking like you tough? Why you act like you the one? Who you rob? Who you shot? Where the fuck you even from? If you walk a nigga down, where the fuck you gonna run? Who am I? Baby G, Mr. Go and get it done. Ain't you grow up in the shelter shit? I grew up in the P's. Where we running duck from D's. Where we folk and throw up G's. Where the murder rate increase and the sirens never see. Blame your mother and your father for the reason that you sweet. Gunshot, young jock, meet me and it's going down. And it lead. If I grab his chopper, I'ma walk him down. When you tryna crowd surf, they gon' need another crowd. They gon' have to roll you up and roll you out of rolling loud. Now what's up? And I don't get no fucks. Bet we hop up from the truck. Stupid nigga looking stuck. Catch him flipping out of luck. Bullets spin him, better duck. Shorty screaming, pick him up. Pick him up. If I don't catch him with this 40, he gon' die from the lean. Overweight, overheated, overcooked in the fiend. I catch him lacking with his bitch, I'ma throw in the beam. They can't get him on a stretcher, he gon' die on the scene. A couple trips up in the spot, you know they keep it macking. A couple folks up in this ride, you know we keep it stacking. Headshot, body shot, hope I see him lacking. Bipolar G ain't gotta switch, shit like Yeezy spazzing. Yeah, I'm home, nice to meet you while you look.
There's no, I violate every beat.
So I think Ack got paid to promote that post and labeled it something else in hopes that I would click on it. Basically, he scammed us. He clickbaited. So what do you think about this song by this new 50 Cent artist?
Song?
Yep.
I like it. I think it's hard. I like the beat. I would listen to it. And I like that somebody else took it on for 50 because he don't rap no more. Like, he'll do a little rap for the beginning of his like shows and stuff like that. But to get in the studio and like try to come back, I don't want to see that from 50 Cent. So somebody more vibrant in the times to stand up and go toe to toe, I like that.
Yeah, at least it doesn't sound like he's from New York. That's good. So I don't know what this is, but I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. So what do you think about?
So I saw this, and I love Beyonce. So I was like, okay, and I thought it was hilarious because this were not employees sneaking in the break room making a video while they was on the clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was the whole team involved in it. So it made me go to their page, and they got a whole shebang of like, this is what they do.
Yeah, they got a TikTok page.
Yeah. This is what The Office does, and I just love it. And I was thinking about how we were talking the other day in here, on an episode, and you were saying how everybody does TikTok at work, everybody on social media, everybody does that at work. It's just, that's principals, lawyers, police officers, because I still can't believe, like, bro, you at work, can you do that? And just for them to spin their whole page like that, I thought that was fire. And it made me wonder, is this 2025? Do businesses and jobs have to allow skits and do things like that in order to stay current, to stay relevant? Seeing everybody involved, I think I would go because I would think that the energy would be nice. It would be a fun place. Since it's a dentist's office, I would wonder if it's, hygienic with all of the stuff that they do, and I'm assuming so, but I just thought that was really cool and interesting that they have all type of stuff like that on their page. What do you think about that? I mean, you kind
that's unprofessional. They shouldn't be doing all that on their whole page. And I would never go to their dentist. They doing all them twerking dances, bending down and shit. My dentists just have to be weirdos, not normal people. And I hate going to the dentist anyways. But you want to go to the next topic? Yeah. All right, so Young Thug, you know, he unsnitched himself, dropping some fire music, you know.
Auto-tune is way more than just pitch correction. Did you know that? I actually have
this nigga in this motherfucking ad. Yeah, so it's called Closing Arguments. You know, he dropped another song after this that kind of made this song less fire, but this song is so fire that, you know, I'm gonna withhold the snitch claim. You know, now I'm just gonna say, you know, he made an honest mistake. Maybe I can say that, you know what I'm saying? Snitch, I don't know about that. We're going to have to see if the album is trash. If, you know, the album that he's supposed to drop, if it's trash, then maybe he's a snitch. You know what I'm saying? But if he come with some shit like this, I don't know. With a snitch? Snitch with who? Rat where? I don't know. Anyways, let's get to it.
You can't compare no nigga to me, bro, you know. Niggas real rats around this motherfucker, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, I did what I did. Trying my best to help my motherfucking brother get out the situation he was in, nigga. I have no regrets for facts. Spider. But don't get it confused, nigga. Don't get it fucked up, nigga. Ain't no rat to me at all, kid. I'd rather die than tell on a nigga for real, for real. Only thing I regret is ever in my life fuck with y'all fuck niggas, bro. Fuck all y'all suckers. Pussies. And it's a bit different between me and y'all. Y'all nigga pointing niggas out and say they did the crime. Nigga, I said he did, you did. Yeah, Spider. Pull up to your house like the mailman, nigga. Go! They hit everything. What's the trash cans, nigga? Back to back to back, like it's federal, nigga. Please don't hit the mailbox, it's federal, nigga. Keep a big jet at the clip port, buddy. My shoes dirty, cup dirty, both muddy, buddy. Hiding in a house, they gon' get your cuz, buddy. My brother living life for me, that's love, buddy. Pussy, you killed the kid, that ain't stepping. Pussy, you trying to change, okay, Reverend. You got on your shoes, them just sepping. You shot back when they pulled off, that ain't happy. Yeah, strip it till the draw turn backwards. Free my bro till it's backwards. Stepping in, telling that's backwards. Shot for you, fuck, that's backwards. Lying on your dick, that's backwards. 10 rounds on a stick, that's backwards. Nigga play with this shit, they gon' cap him. I was telling them I'm not just a rapper. I don't want smoke with a rapper. What's in the land, what happened? Hit him from the back of my master. Mink on our toes, Alaska. Yes, I'm from the 3, but I do shit where other niggas be. I'm a big dog with my own, but I like other niggas' treats. Yeah, gonna wreck, yeah, correct. Slug a rat, wounded rat. Fuck that nigga Obama, he still mad by baby mama. Slime like Charleston, make sure you put down your 40. DK, okay, shit, he gay. Hey, I would say I'm stepping, but that's cliche. Hey, niggas thought they left me, then we beat the case. Hey, doggy, you a motherfucking bitch. If you want a nigga twin, they would've tried to squish your kids. Pussy, 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 yeah, pussy. If a nigga like Buddy kill me, God gotta give me another chance. They gave 14 niggas hits, it only cost 300 bands. All this money on me now, I damn near need 3 pair of pants. I ain't going back and forth, I'd rather go tit for tat. I ain't tryna find no partner spot, I'd rather keep on spinning. If you kill one of my dogs, shit, I'd rather never end it. Nigga, get your homie touched and it won't cost me JC Penney's. Out the window, rolls like I'm tired of seeing stars. I done went to buying Hellcats, I'm tired of all these foreigns. She done slapped another bitch out like I'm tired of all these broads. Told my lawyer speed the process up, I'm tired of all these charges. Nigga mad, I ain't paying for his lawyer, he gon' be alright. I make deals with the work, I don't need a kite. I can walk on in the street, shit, I don't need a bike.
Bought a ring getting engraved. I done found my wife. Dug a man little flare. I had more hoes than I got hair. I hope every rat go camping and get ate by a bear. Skeet it in her face, she clean it off, just like Neff. My last day of trial felt like playing truth or dare. We on the back burner. Bitch, I'm out the trenches, I got a fat mama. I was whipping fast before I had learners. The Rari got a whistle like a football game, yeah. I tried to tell her not to leave, and now she solo with my sheets. My homie traded for a free, and I gave him everything they need. At night I cry myself to sleep. Gotta wake up and change my sheets. I wear my heart outside my sleep. She yelling, free me till I'm free. How I get more love from a freak than I get from niggas that grew up in the streets with me. Some of my cars got stolen, they fucked up my fleet. But I be okay, I ain't fucking with my sleep. Yo, bitch been fucking ball players like you ain't a team twin. Like you ain't score 100 points 2013 twin. Your new shit boss up and in everyone your dreams twin. My shoes brand new but somehow I still leaning.
So, what do you think about that in the whole situation?
I do not like the switch up. I think that was trash. Who are you, Drake, trying to sing? Don't,
not even close.
Like, who is Little Bo Peep to talk about somebody? You Little Bo Peep, bro. How are you gonna talk about somebody? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like,
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. So anyway, he looking kind of husky, you know, looking a little tittylicious, like a SoundCloud rapper or something like that. I think he should have went with a different outfit choice because it was not flattering for his frame. But I don't respect anything that he was saying in there. Like,
what you mean?
Bro, you a snitch, bro. Who was you talking about? Yourself? Like,
what you mean he a snitch?
Yeah, I'm from old school. I don't care nothing about what y'all talking about him not
You should have
I get why, you know, and all that, but I still don't respect it. I don't care for the song.
He revealed a lot. He revealed that well, he doesn't like Gunna because Gunna took the plea. The plea could have got him sent to jail. And in Gunna's plea actually did say that he would have had to take the stand if they wanted him to, so technically he is a snitch. And then Young Thug's plea was different because he plead guilty to the stuff that they found in his house and not the actual RICO. So I guess, you know, that's how the RICO don't count. And then as for, what did he say? Oh, he said the police actually brought in the names, and he actually didn't bring up anybody's names. So he was just telling them his stories when he was in the interrogation room. And he was going to give them his number because he was flirting with the girl cop and he was trying to help out Roscoe. And was not trying to get him in jail. And Roscoe was already in jail and something else. But basically, you know, after this interview, he's not a snitch anymore, you know, I think. So, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I get what he was saying, but nah, I don't agree.
He revealed that, you know, he actually has never ever actually divided Atlanta. He's actually keeping Atlanta together. He's actually done everything to keep Atlanta together. How do you feel about that as well?
I mean, I'm not a fan, so, you know, I don't think so. But
he actually released some new music.
Is losing you to the internet. Waking up in our bed with you right by my neck, saying don't you break a sweat. Pillow talking ain't my game. Pillow talking ain't my name. Pillow talking ain't my name. Baby, I love you. I know you see this rain. I know you feel my pain. Look at these niggas bashing me like Jesus, cause I made it. Look at all this shit we been through, baby. Crying in Mercedes. Fuck a jail call, I was playing, I never trade you. You was encouraging me on my bad days. You pick the kids up despite me being away. That's why every day you wake up, I'm trying to make you happy. I'm sorry for being a part of these hoes laughing at you. I'm sorry for taking you from who had you. Just to put you through this madness on the reason you crashing. How the hell you go to jail for me being bad? On the reason they bashing you. Damn. Love to my niggas still with us. Those that stay down through rough waters, girl. Feel like my future ain't shit. It is what it is. Drizzy, you my brother. You know I ain't going against you, I got manners. Everything you did for the rap community can't ban you. Never dish you. Came to visit me at Cobb County like my kin do. For the jail call, you know the other calls we had. Trying to get you Metro and Pluto on the same page. The internet don't know about it, cause real niggas don't say. Real niggas do, and I learned that from you. We had our own differences, but cash came through and got us on the phone. Like why you and Cash beefing, nigga, he got us on the phone. He pulled up to my home. Ever since y'all niggas differences, it never passed done. It's darkness every day. I called Metro on the phone and told him let it go. You can ask him what I say, brother. Some of y'all biggest hits together. The chemistry been there, nigga, I don't care about what they say. When I pick up the phone, yeah, talk to me a spider. Taught you everything you know about this shit, we for lifers. God told you in the Bible, the devil a knife you. Rats already winning, don't let this shit divide us. You a real nigga, but you do real and hide it. Gave a couple niggas on this case 75,000. Helping with they lawyers and never speaking about it. I wish the world knew everything, man, just like how 1,000 a trillion is, my nigga. I swear to God, bro, that's why when you don't speak up for yourself and show them that you real, I be trying my best to just do that shit, bro. Just show niggas like, bro, we real niggas, bro. We solid. We don't speak on that shit, bro. We foundational men, bro. We learned that shit from niggas like Pluto, you know what I'm saying? Our OGs, niggas who inspired us to do this music shit, you know what I'm saying? There's all love and respect on my end. You already know that, bro. I don't even know I'm speaking on that type shit. Man, I miss my dog. Sitting down and having talks with me. Walking me through this life shit, you deserve an apology. Standing right beside you and you was right beside me. I don't gotta speak on your name, they know astrology. Always a dog to me, always kept it real. So I had one mission, that's to make you proud of me. Came and did an album with me when I wasn't even proud of me. Bitches told me that you talking bad, I knew they lying to me. See you to yourself, cause I know Scooter got you sad. I know what you told me, nigga, Keith can't be beside me. R.I.P. the street, yeah, Jiggin' been inside of me. You don't gotta talk about him, I know how you feel, you cried me. If he was living right now, he'll tell you call thug. Love you for real, so when I see your son, I give him hugs. You treat my deaf brother like your own brother. Nigga, casino in my wheel, right next to my mama. Yeah. Savage, you a real nigga, don't let him tell you different. You been calling my phone ever since niggas went missing. I wish the internet could hear the calls, I'm so serious. Like how I got you and Wham on the phone to settle differences. You tried to get me and Lucci on the phone plenty. Like how I got Pluto and Drizzy on another mission. It might not even work out, but at least I can say I did it. Like, you did that, Thugger, you did that, you did that. Shh, nigga, pat yourself on the back, you did that. Nah, for real, you did that. Man, I miss my dog. 10-17, this shit for life. Me and you against the world, we back to back plenty nights. Nigga, you know you ain't soft, and you didn't raise a rat. Nigga, go out word law, I think Jesus tell you that. Nigga, please, I'm not a rat, but that cheese, where is that? All the niggas on that case that didn't take please, that is that. My family, where you at? My daddy think my mama other kids his, and that's a fact. My sisters and my brothers, I love you. Broke down my first million with all y'all, cause I love you. You ain't gotta be around, just know nothing is above you. Stimulate my mind since a kid, better than drugs do. Mama, I'm sorry. Daddy, I'm sorry for trying to make them get it when they don't understand me. Made some mistakes, now the gang trying to ban me. They don't want your child no more, now they trying to plan B me.
Get down to lay down. Made it from the trenches. Now we make it toast. Celebrating niggas.
So how do you feel about him apologizing to all his niggas, his dogs? And how do you also feel about him making this song like 1 minute about his girl and then 3 minutes about Lil Baby?
Yeah, I think that was weak.
The whole song was weak, or just
I think the whole song was weak. I don't respect him at all, so I would never. I'm biased from here on out. And like, how you gonna start off talking about your girl and then end it with niggas? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess your girl started, you know. But yeah, I don't care about your apologies. Yeah.
It's good. What was you saying?
But after when he started off apologizing to his girl, I didn't care about anything else that he was saying after that, because it's like, I don't respect your apology.
Yeah.
I don't. And I was gonna talk some girl talk, but man, I'm telling you, like, if it was me, yeah, he'd have to pay. He had to pay, and I could never take him serious. I would just, you know, use him to climb where I needed to climb. He would have to buy me some land, some real estate. You know, I don't give me no diamonds or no flowers, and I'm only there for a designated amount of time that I, you know, had before I got back with you. I don't accept your apology.
All right. So now we get into our last topic. Actually, let's get into this first. So my boy 2K Manos, he's actually locked up. They got my boy locked up in chains. They need to free my boy. So I want to play one of his songs. It changed. You know what I'm saying?
Can't take niggas on the jail cause they really be snakes. I was so broke, I'm for sure gonna take a chain. Bond saw a trip and finish shoot this nigga in the face. I be looking at bust on rollies, I for sure gotta take one punting for a couple bands. I'm trying to be rich, I'm trying to be I saw like Johnny Day. I'm tired of why folks be seeing me different. They saying why I'm so grave, that's why I became. Bitch, I coming straight from the slums. Bitch, I remember I was in the block with 2 chunky guns. I had one hollow, that one for your face. Bitch, stop saying you in your hood, cause you really cap. Me and Peso bouncing out the one door, trying to see what's the plan. That shit was so dry, nobody's was there. Had you running out the block, now I know you scared. Hey.
Okay, so what do you think about that? Did you like
Is
that
he
one?
established to say nigga? What? Where they from?
Oh, he's from California. They
Oh, okay.
It's different out there.
Okay,
they don't care about shit like that.
California, that's different.
Different type of niggas. So what do you think about that? Do you think it was base?
No.
Oh, you wasn't.
Nah, it was better than the first one. But what is he? 12?
That was Ashley going crazy. Anyway, let's get to our last topic, which is Donald Trump. You got anything else you got to say about 2K Manos? The Department of Defense to the Department of War.
Department of War. So we won the First World War. We won the Second World War. We won everything before that and in between. And then we decided to go woke and we changed the name to Department of Defense. So we're going Department of War. And I'd like to ask our Secretary of War to say a few words. Pete Hegseth. I think it's a much more appropriate name, especially in light of where the world is right now.
Do you think that it's an appropriate name, inappropriate name, or what do you feel about it?
I think it's appropriate. I don't think it's offensive or anything like that. I think it's appropriate.
Don't you think it's kind of useless and pointless? Kind of like all the other changing of names?
It could be, but I think it sends a message. And
Does it send a message, though? Who's being sent that message?
Everybody. That's not American.
But he's sending the National Guard to American places, so wouldn't Americans be the one?
Yeah, still though.
So is it reasonable to say that he's going to war on Americans by sending the National Guard and changing the Department of Defense to the Department of War?
I wouldn't say Americans, even though we are American. I would say he's going to war on crime or war on certain areas that need help. So yeah, I don't see anything wrong with the name change. I don't find it offensive or anything like that at all.
Yeah. These billionaire niggas are all getting pimped out. So let's watch
For incredible leadership, including getting this group together.
Thank you, Bill. That was very nice.
You know, all of the companies here are making huge investments in the country in order to build out data centers and infrastructure to power the next wave of innovations.
I think it's a real incredible inflection point right now in AI, and the fact that your administration is supporting our companies instead of fighting with them.
This is a most incredible time. AI is going to change everything. You hear all of us saying that.
I want to thank you for setting the tone such that we could make a major investment in the United States.
What do you think about all these niggas, Trump, and investing in the United States? Because he, They look like niggas, or
Nah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it, and I think that they need to. Because I like to see stuff American made. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, it's higher. It costs more to make things here, and if they got money, they can invest. I don't see anything wrong with that. Them investing to keep stuff here, and so we don't have to outsource and all of that. You know, when I was younger, so many businesses and all that type of stuff moved out of the state, moved out of the country, and went overseas. Jobs lost, all type of stuff. So I don't see anything wrong with it. I feel like, of course, you don't have to, but I think if you in that percentage and you are the type of person that these people are who were sitting at the table, I think it should be a part, like you should feel obligated to contribute to make the country better, even if it benefits you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Do you have to? No. But, you know, some of these people ain't American, but this is where you are. So, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. I like it.
Oh, Zuckerberg, he's such a bitch ass nigga.
Thank you.
This is what
his leader spending, would you say, over the next few years?
Oh gosh. I mean, I think it's probably going to be something like, I don't know, at least $600 billion through 28 in the U.S. Yeah.
It's a lot.
No, it's significant.
That's a lot. Thank you, Mark. It's great to have you.
Sorry, I wasn't ready to do our for announcement.
He said I wasn't
sure what number you wanted to go with.
What do you think about Mark Zuckerberg being pimped out and cucking?
Got him. Got him. Set him right up. Go ahead and run that number. He could have said, well, you know, it's a way he could have spent that if he wanted to. Like, you ain't quick on your feet like that. You know, he didn't actually have to give a number if he wasn't ready for a number, but now that you did,
Don't you think it's pathetic though that, you know, he's like shilling out his whole identity for Trump and Trump supporters?
I think it's sad, but you have to know how to stand up for yourself. You got to become a spin artist, you know, because people will hit you with all type of stuff. You got to become Neo.
Yeah. We know the National Guard is coming. My plan.
So Trump is actually going to send the National Guard to Memphis instead of Chicago.
What's going on in Memphis?
It's Memphis and everything is going on. It's all bad. Anyways, they were like, oh, he's not sending him to red states, but I guess now he is. So this nigga, he's not like those other niggas. So
make sure that as mayor, I'm able to work with this community, with the governor, with the federal government, to ensure that the support that is provided supports the initiatives that we know work and not distract from our law enforcement efforts. There are questions that you all have that I'm not going to be able to give you an answer to today, but my team and I will be discussing those questions with the governor and the federal government. When will they come? How many people are going to come? How long will they be here? What are they going to wear? Where are they going to be geographically in the city? What assignments will they have? Those are all questions that we have and that we are going to work through together as a community. And the group that you see here today, as I mentioned earlier, it represents a diverse range of Memphians. I can tell you there are some that support it and some that don't. But we're all right here together today. Because one thing we do have in common is a love for this city. Yes.
President Trump this morning on Fox and Friends said that you were happy about this. Would you say that that statement is accurate?
Yeah, that was an overstatement. I am focused on the resources. FBI, DEA, ATF, those are the things that I believe will truly help us be able to support law enforcement and reduce violent crime. I do not support the National Guard. However, They are coming. It's not the mayor's call. The mayor doesn't have a say or the authority to stop them from coming. And so my goal is to make sure that as they come, that I have an opportunity to work with them to strategize on how they engage in this community.
So he's sending them there because the governor is also cooperating, so everybody seems to be cooperating. So how do you feel about that?
I respect what the mayor said, you know what I'm saying? I respect what the mayor said because even though you can't control it, you can get a hold of it, you can put your 2 cents in, you can make sure, you know, that, because a lot of people don't stand up for themselves. They just be quiet and let things happen. You know, if you insert your input in some type of way, you know, people can maneuver with you. Like, okay, you know what? That wasn't the plan, but we can do this. So, you know, I respect how the mayor is handling it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about Atlanta though. I guess I'm tapped. I mean, Memphis. I guess I'm tapped out. I don't know what go on in Memphis.
You didn't hear about that Young Dolph shit? You didn't hear about...
Yeah, I didn't think that was Memphis though.
Oh my god.
You know.
Oh my god. Memphis. It's bad enough.
I mean, I know how Memphis was, but I haven't heard anything in a long time. So I guess I just haven't. Other cities have been outshining them, so I guess I haven't felt that it was still
anyways, that was all we had to say about that. This is episode 7 of the Legendary Duo podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You got anything else to say?
No, that's it.
Alright, deuces.